Blessings, friends. It's Maia here with another Astro update. On March 21st, we have a new moon at 0 degrees of Aries. This is the time where the entire zodiac starts anew again. The cosmic wheel begins with Aries and ends with Pisces. Happy Astrological New Year and Spring Equinox. New moons are a time of new beginnings, and this one falls the day after the Spring Equinox at 0 degrees, which emphasizes a new start for us all. We also have a solar eclipse at 29 degrees of Aries nearing, as well as the nodes shifting this summer into Libra and Aries. We also have Saturn, who moved into Pisces this month, Pluto leaving Capricorn and entering Aquarius at the end of this month, and Mars finally leaving Gemini and moving into a new sign of Cancer. All this means tons of fresh new beginnings and also a lot of fire energy. More than normal, there are a ton of planets in Aries right now. Aries energy is quite pioneering, energetic, assertive, initiative, direct, and adventurous. Aries, ruled by Mars, the planet of action, power, and drive, around the time of the equinox, is putting an extra focus on rebirth, creation, and starting something we've never done before. This is quite literally the seed pushing through, or rather shooting directly up, like a cardinal sign through the soil to sprout for the first time. What seeds are you planting? What new crops or ideas can you plant to assist this cosmic, collective, and individual change? Mars is currently at the very late degrees of Gemini, where it will move into Cancer in a few days. For now, Mars, the planet of action, mixed with Gemini, the sign of duality, well, some of us may feel a split about what direction to take our new ideas. Where should we direct this fiery Aries energy? This new moon at the 0 degree mark is showing us an unlimited amount of choices. This can be overwhelming and unclear for some. There is a square to Mars from the Sun and the Moon, which asks us to break through to new heights and release any self-limitations that are holding us back. Mars, the planet of action, is also squaring the dreamy, foggy, and sometimes confusing Neptune. This configuration can ask us to make sure we're putting our drive and action into our dreams and doing it out of love and not fear. It can also have us daydreaming too much and distract us instead of doing the action-oriented work Mars is calling us to do at this time. Aries' shadow side can be quite impulsive and impatient. So with a ton of this Aries energy, there can be a tendency to make decisions out of haste. Aries also rules the first house of one's self and identity, so there can be a tendency to make decisions in self-centered ways without thinking about the effect it has on others. This new moon is also conjunct Mercury, the planet of communication, so be cautious with your wording and communication with others during this fiery time as well. There will also be a sextile to Pluto, the planet of transformation, and the persistent, hardworking, and responsible sign of Capricorn. This sextile can bring empowerment and working with others collectively, asking us to start something bold and courageous with that Aries energy, and even with Neptune in the mix, being confused about what direction to take or the how of it, simply start out of love and a higher vision, boldly go where you haven't gone before. Cardinal signs will feel this new moon the most. This includes Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, will be conjunct Chiron, the wounded healer, and Aries, showing our vulnerabilities could be broadened or heightened at this time. Aries having to do with our self and identity, there could be sensitivities as well as ego bruising with Chiron here, while it could also be a delving deep into our wounds and triggers, pushing through and healing these insecurities so we can be a better service to the world. Venus, the planet of beauty, attraction, harmony, and relationships, will be in the determined sign of Taurus, one of its home signs, right next to the North Node, which is associated with our higher calling. This may mean that whatever we're starting may be strongly aligned with our values. Whoever we're meeting at this time may be very destined and in alignment with our specific mission here, which will help us feel determined to specifically pursue this venture further. Overall, this is an absolutely fantastic time to start something brand new, bold, and courageous, making sure it aligns with your values. Do be careful around any hasty decisions or rushing the process. If you're feeling a lot of this fire energy, find ways to release any tension or overcome obstacles through partaking in a specific hobby, ritual, or activity of your preferred choice to burn off some of the steam and overexcitement. Overall, it's a very exciting time, though, indeed, where we can all venture into bold new directions, big or small. For more new moon and full moon updates, continue subscribing and liking and checking out my YouTube channel here, Astrology with Maia. In regards to personal readings, I am full until May. If you'd still like a reading and would like to wait a few weeks, direct message me for more details. Sending lots of love, happy astrological new year, happy spring equinox, and new moon blessings to you all.